What's poppin', you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making potato salad. Not just any potato salad, quick and easy potato salad that will get you invited to any cookout. I guarantee it. Let's go. Alright, now first you want to get some potatoes. Today I am working with Yukon Gold potatoes. I like how thin the skin is, and honestly I didn't feel like peeling skin today. So Yukon Gold potatoes are definitely a very easy potato to work with because the skin is extremely thin, and you can easily eat through it, bite through it if you got strong teeth. Now, me personally, I peel off the skin when I'm cooking it for my family, like for family cookouts and stuff, because I know some people's teeth, the skin, it irritates it or gets stuck in the dentures or whatever the case may be. So I normally peel off the skin, but today these potatoes are just for me and hubby. So our teeth are fine, so we're gonna eat this skin. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like pulling the skin. But anywho, you want to cut off like the little nipples and eyes of the potato and cut them into bite-sized pieces and put them in water. Make sure you put your potatoes in water, because if you don't, they will turn brown. It doesn't affect the taste, but it looks disgusting. So make sure you put your potatoes in water. All right, so I am just going through each potato, cutting off like the dirty spots or the little parts that have like the eyes and stuff like that. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Cutting it off, throwing it in the water. Now, they don't have to be super duper tiny. They can be like, little hefty, thick chunks. Make them thick like you. Like that booty you was blessed with. You know what I'm saying? But make sure that they're in, edible pieces. You don't want nobody choking on chunks of potato. That's not cute. You ain't gonna get invited to the cookout if you do that. Okay? So make sure you cut them into nice little squares or triangles or whatever you like. I have a little bag that I put all my trash into. So I kind of rinse off the potatoes. Add water to a pot, then add your potatoes and add a nice amount of salt. You want your water to taste like sea salt. Don't act like you ain't have a little bit of sea salt get in your mouth when you was at the beach, all right? Make it salty, all right, so that the potatoes are seasoned. These are the ingredients. Relish. I'm using pre-boiled eggs because this is the quick and easy version. Make sure your eggs don't have a stench or a smell. It shouldn't smell like chemicals or anything like that, all right? You also want to use some relish, some onions, some mustard. I think that's it. We're going to get into the seasonings later, all right? So you want to cut your onions finely. Don't nobody want to bite into a huge, hefty chunk of onion in your potato salad. Make sure it's diced really small, really nicely. Add it to a large mixing bowl, okay? So after we chop that up, we also have our potatoes on the burner, okay? You want to boil these potatoes. So, maybe like 20, 25 minutes, whatever. Right now, we're working on the eggs. So, I got these eggs from Whole Foods. I love them so much because they don't have a smell. They are, stored in a little bit of water to keep them fresh. So, that's why I have them on the paper towel. I'm just rolling the extra moisture off of them. I have 6 eggs. 8 if you include the extra 2 that I just showed you, but we're not going to put those in the actual salad. They're more for decoration. So you want to put 6 eggs into this mixture. Honestly, I feel like the more eggs in your potato salad, the better, but not everybody feels that way. So 6 is a great number. I'm also using I'm boiling 6 potatoes. I've chopped up and boiled 6 potatoes. So however many number of potatoes you're using, that's how many eggs you want to use for your potato salad, at least for this potato salad. I'm just chopping them up, and I'm quartering them and then dicing them. You can cut them however you want. Just make sure you can get them in nice little bite-sized pieces as well. Nothing fancy, just cut up the eggs. I also got these eggs again from Whole Foods. I really like them because the yolk is more on the orangish side, which I appreciate. But if you don't like that, you can boil your little eggs on the side of the stove and peel them and all that. I ain't feel like doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I just want my eggs to be done. That's actually the most frustrating part when it comes to making potato salad for me, is the eggs. boiling the eggs because it just takes so long. It just takes so long. All right, so right now, I don't know why, but I'm giving you guys these sexy angles of the potatoes boiling. You want to make sure you boil them for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. You want to boil them until your fork can easily go through the eggs. I personally like using a plastic fork because a plastic fork is not as strong and as sturdy as a metal fork. So if a plastic fork can easily go through potatoes, that means that they are perfectly cooked. Okay, you don't want them too mushy because we're not making mashed potatoes, but you do want them soft enough that if you hit them with a fork or a spoon or a masher, they'll break apart, and you'll see why a little bit later. So yeah, you're getting all that sexy boil action right now. There's nothing really exciting going on at this point. So I'll get back to you guys when the exciting stuff starts. All right, but until then, just listen to the music and watch them potatoes boil. All right. Okay, so right now I'm just testing my tomatoes, and that's my little cute cat in the background. Hi, Tutu. Oh, cute. Anywho, so I'm testing my potatoes to see if they're done. Initially, they were still a little bit too raw on the inside for me, so I'm letting it go for another 5 to 10 minutes. More so 5 to 7 minutes, because I want them to be soft, but not too soft. We're not making mashed potatoes. I feel like I said that before, but we're not. We want them to be a little soft. Like you see, I'm poking it with the plastic fork and it's like breaking in half. Perfect. That's what I want. So I drained the water off of the potatoes. Now I'm adding it to my mixing bowl with the eggs and the red onion. Don't feel like your potatoes are gonna cook your mayo. It won't. The mayo is fine. You know, people literally mix stuff up in casseroles with mayo and put it in an oven. You're like, okay, I promise you. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours to cool down, so don't be alarmed. That's all I'm gonna say about that, okay? So now it's time to actually mix up the potato salad. So right now I'm breaking up some of my potatoes because I like big chunks and small chunks in my potato salad. Also, I like to break it up so that it kind of, the potatoes make things thick and starchy, right? So we're adding mayo. I added about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of mayo. I'm adding about 1.5 tablespoons of brown mustard, and I'm adding about 1/4 of a cup of relish and mixing it up. That extra starch in the potatoes, when you broke it up, will thicken up that dressing that you're putting into your potato salad. So that's why I'm saying don't be alarmed about the amount that we're putting in, and that's why you want to break up your potatoes. So I'm adding garlic, black pepper, Lari seasoning salt, okay, and we're gonna mix that up. I'm telling you, this is the easiest potato salad ever, and it's so good. It's so delicious. So right now, I'm tasting the potato salad with my tasting spoon, because you gotta taste your food. If you don't taste it, nobody can eat it and no one can trust it. So taste it. I noticed that I needed a little bit more Lari, so I added that. And now I'm transitioning it to a serving bowl. And also, I want to apologize for the lighting. You know, it looks like it's about to rain out here, but, you know, my ring light wasn't capturing the delicious looks and angles that I wanted you guys to see, but it's fine. So add it to a serving bowl. I like to do a little something to the top, make a little dips and divots and grooves, so that when we add our paprika and stuff on the top, it looks really fancy. Don't mind my husband's robe and his little flip-flops. He was coming down for a little snack while I was preparing dinner, but that's what happened. Anywho, so we have the potato salad. Right now, I have the 2 additional eggs that I showed you in the beginning of the video. I am taking them out the bag and drying them off. Look, Here he go. I didn't even know he was tasting my potato salad. My back was turned. Look at him eating my food. No wonder he gonna tell me, oh, the potato salad look like it's gonna be real good. Well, that's cause you was eating it. I didn't know he was eating my potato salad. OMG. Look at this. Oh gosh. Yo, I'm not even kidding. I didn't know he did that. Wow. Okay, so I'm slicing my eggs in half, and I'm adding the four halves to the top. Put a little paprika, because you know black people love color. Paprika, it don't taste like nothing. Sprinkle it on top, not too much, because you don't want it to look crazy. And then also I'm opening up the parsley, the dry parsley, and sprinkling that on top, because look at how that looks. Listen. I'm glad you guys were here. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.